Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh. And he's a man of honor. I would not know. Do I have to ask, are you a Filipino terrorist? Because this gun is only... Ang kalaban ko lang naman ang terrorist. I'd like to thank the Filipino Chinese, especially community. Chinese, especially community. Chinese, especially community. Chinese, especially community, for their untiring toil to help the entire nation in the so many catastrophes and crises that we had faced in the past. I know that your feeling towards the Filipino, well, most of us are really almost of Chinese ancestry. We love our country and we love the people. So sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat. Alam ko yan kasi isa ako sa inyo of Chinese ancestry. Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko Chinese. May Chinese wife doon, yung Chinese second wife dito. Magbulahan pa tayo. Yan ang ugali ng Czech. Noon, lahat yan sila. May tiyuhin ako na pure Chinese. Mga half-brother. Nandun na lang sa China. Galing Binondo noon. Mayaman na doon. Supporter pa ni, I respect gano'n na lang ang respeto ko kay si. Yan ang ugali ng Czech. Yan ang ugali ng Czech. Because I have to talk about the pressing demands and issues of the country. Let me address yung sa China. Maraming mga experts dyan, lahat na, lalo na yung kabila, that I exert more serious effort in pressing for the demands of the West Philippine Sea. Or the China Sea for that matter. Or the China Sea for that matter. Or the China Sea for that matter. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, whatever it is, what are the theories of relationships in the field of geopolitics, wherever you are, it's always changing. Geography is changing. Geography is changing, not the physical movement, but geography and politics, international changes all the time. Geography is changing. Yan ang ugali ng Czech. Now we are allies with each other, maybe enemies before, or ideological differences which were fundamental now, or just theories now. Itong claim sa China Sea, talagang atin yan, insofar as the Republic of the Philippines is concerned. Wherever you are, it's always changing. Geography is changing. International changes all the time. I am ready, almost ready, to put my presidency, my career as president, my life and honor. Akin yan, I've stated it in black and blue. Na it has been the claim of the Republic of the Philippines na atin yan, which we now call China, which we called before China, the China Sea, now the West Philippine Sea. Walang kadududa. In front of the ambassador, I tell you, we will insist. But what would be the components of our demands and our insistence? Well, we can only be diplomatic. We can only be talking on friendly and civilized terms. We cannot go there, ride in our whatever, Navy, the gray ships, the Coast Guard, and start waving our rifles. We cannot do that today. It is unrealistic. It cannot be true. Now, China has put a stake there that it is also a property of China. So may diferensya na ngayon. So that how do we resolve it? China has put a stake there that it is also a property of China. 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 The critics say that I am not doing enough. Lalo na yung itong what were they doing during their time? Why did they not start to build things there, structures that China is doing now? So even in the claim itself and in the development of that claim, wala tayong ginawa. Hindi tayo pinapansin ng China. Kaya pumunta ako ng China. So when I said, I come here in good faith. I do not have any arms. As you can see, wala akong armas. I just want to talk about the Western China. Well, we understand that we have this problem. But we do not think that it would be the right time now to talk about trouble. Maybe sometime. So the war now is on trade, not territory. That's why he said geopolitics is always changing. And I wanted to establish, to realign our broken, it was really broken. Let us be frank with each other. Sabi ko, in a bilateral table, Philippine Sea, you call it the China Sea. I want you to know that I am going there to drill oil because that is ours. A property of China. China has put a stake there that it is also a property of China. A property of China. A property of China. A property of China. So, matakot kayo. Sabi nila, they will not build, they assured us, they will not build anything there sa Scarborough Show. Maniwala kayo kasi yan ang commitment sa akin ng China. And galing kay si Xi Jinping mismo nagsabi, and he's a man of honor.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni Xi si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh. And he's a man of honor. Kaya nga sabi ko, why are you so sparing? Gusto ninyo, gawain na lang ninyo kaming province, Fujian, pati Philippine province of China. Di wala tayong problema. We say, libre na lahat.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Kasi yung oil, joint naman. Yung oil mo, dito mo yung pinakamarami. 2/3 amin, 1/3. Mayaman naman kayo. Tsaka probinsya na kami. Oh, Province of Philippines, Republic of China. The nearest is Fujian. Hayaan mo lang yung Taipei. Huwag na natin galawin. Baka maliit-liit na ano. Hayaan mo yan siya. Just let it float there. Makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh.
That is why practically every Filipino has Chinese ancestry. Every Filipino has Chinese ancestry. For instance, my husband's great-great-grandfather was Chinese from the great province of Fujian. He fought under the Spanish flag to defend Manila against the British and was awarded with a nobility title by the Spanish government. To defend Manila against the British,
leave immediately and keep her off. U.S. military aircraft Papa Alpha. This is Ke Yinan. China had the sovereignty of the Nationality, including Reef and its adjacent waters. Leave immediately and keep her off so as to avoid any misunderstanding.
It's a routine occurrence for us on these flights. It happens throughout the flight where they come over and then we just go back with our standard response, and it really has no effect on any operations or anything we do.
this is only one example of the intricate and abiding connections of blood between the Philippines and China. We are family and we are neighbors. Because of our relations, forged by blood relations and geography, the Philippines and China grew to become more than good neighbors, more than good partners, more than good friends. We are family. We are family. We are family. We are family. And we are neighbors. We are family. We are family. We are neighbors.
Leaving military aircraft. I'm warning you again. Leave immediately. Or you will bear forward with the liability for all the consequences.
As neighbors, we look out for each other's welfare and security.
Leaving military aircraft. I'm warning you again. Leave immediately.
Makuha mo ang Philippines, wala nang problema. A property of China. Si Jinping mismo nagsabi. And he's a man of honor. Wherever you are, it's always changing. Geography is changing. International changes all the time. Kasi maraming pera eh.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko Chinese. Kaya pumunta ako ng China. So I went, I said, I come here in good faith. I do not have any arms. As you can see, wala akong armas. I just want to talk about the Western China. Well, we understand that we have this problem. But we do not think that it would be the right time now to talk about trouble. Maybe sometimes. So why would I... So I go to Russia. I said, Mr. President, Putin, can I buy? I'll give you. Plus trucks. And I don't know, I'm not in a position really to talk about it, the military. So why would be a concern of any Filipino giving his misgivings about my contacts with the Chinese government and Russian government? Philippines now is veering towards China, but we maintain good relations. We have this RP-US Pact defense deal. We will honor it. I don't know when, but if we go to war, everything wilts. China will join the fray, Russia, Britain, France, and Iran. So, lumaban sila ng sabayan ng, in the lean years where Russia was building its military might, the Chinese really followed. They planted and built. Nauna sa akin, build eh. Build sila, plant. Now they're sufficient in everything. They started to study about arms. Ngayon, meron sila. Kung ipadala ko yung mga sundalo ko, hindi pa nakababa sa truck, bungkag na. Wasak na. Sabi ko, bakit ko isakripisyo? When I can talk to them, why should I fight? China is willing to talk. As a matter of fact, there's an ongoing now negotiations. I said, for joint exploration. Can you beat that? Kaya mo yung bisil dyan. Hindi naman para sa atin yan. Ibig mong sabihin, papayag si President Xi Jinping. Now, nandyan ang China building structures and military bases, I must admit it. But is it intended for us? You must be joking. It's really intended against those who the Chinese think would destroy them, and that is America. It's not intended for us. The contending ideological powers of the world to the geopolitics has greatly changed. I will not go into a battle which I can never win. How will I win it? Well, China. We have this RP-US Pact defense deal. We will honor it. I don't know when. But if we go to war, everything wilts. So why would be a concern of any Filipino? Philippines now is veering towards China, but we maintain good relations. China building military bases, I must admit it. It's really intended against those who the Chinese think would destroy them, and that is America. How will I win it? Well, China. We have this RP-US Pact defense deal. We will honor it. I don't know when. But if we go to war, everything wilts. The one and only singular reason why I am also campaigning for the BBL is that kung wala tayong ibigay, there will be war in Mindanao. I'm telling you now, kayo mismong taga Mindanao, mga negosyante, alam ninyo yan. I will not go into a battle which I can never win. Bring my navy, my soldiers, my police and everything, only to be slaughtered. How will I win it? Well, China. I will not commit the lives of the Filipinos only to die unnecessarily. I will not go into a battle which I can never win. How will I win it? Well, China. Wag, kasi gamiton yan sa extrajudicial killing. So why would be a concern of any Filipino giving his misgivings?
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko Chinese, we know that is slave and she can be raped, she can be... I don't know. I would not know. Do I have to ask? Oh, you are you a Filipino terrorist? Because this gun is only... Ang sabi nila, Benham or the Philippine rice, and I would insist on the Philippine rice because that is ours. Period. We allowed expeditions, undersea expeditions. The Americans made the most of it. China twice. Many other countries made expeditions. Yung underground, pati yung continental shelf. Continental shelf is there. There is the water. There is the land. Pero may pababa pa yan. And what is tied to this land sa ilalim ng tubig is the continental shelf. So my claim is the 200 miles. Wag yung kilometers, mababa yun. Miles ang akin. Miles and the Philippine Rice Ridge. If it goes as far as Guam, akin yan. Pagkapuwit yan doon sa ilalim. Pag umabot ng San Francisco, akin yan. Wag mong galawin. I will insist. Na ngayon, pumunta ang China. Naglagay ng markers, kaya nun, VIP 3. Tapos, Chinese characters. Alang-alang gawin lang German, ang alam lang nila, Chinese eh. So, pag yan mount, yan, tapos na yan. O, dito na naman tayo isang bukid. Those are just directions na tapos na sila dyan. Of course, they do it in Chinese. Bakit Tagalog mo yan? Is their dialect. So why would be a concern of any Filipino? Of course, they do it in Chinese. Bakit Tagalog mo yan? Is their dialect. So why would be... Those are fixtures or features. Sabi nga nilang those are the features. Maybe someday magsabi sila, there's a lot of oil there. If you want, we can explore it together. Fine. Sabi sa, maybe Chinese said, maybe a part will be, yes. Remember that is ours. The whole of the China Sea, you have already claimed it. That is up to Japan. Bahala ka dyan. But this Philippine rice is ours. Period.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko, Chinese, the continental shelf below it is Philippine jurisdiction. That is ours. In the meantime, I am not allowing any expedition anymore unless you get it, a permit from the President upon the, is Lorenzana around? He has to give the recommendation. Then he has to consult the commands. Then if the military says that it's good, it can be done, well, I'll give you the permit. But in the meantime, to avoid in rocos there, padala ako. It is must, Ambassador, it was not intended again. It just an act of showtime. Like yours, you also sail there around the Scarborough. It never stopped you. So we also would want ours to, for sure, like you. Let us make an agreement. It is only for show. No shots are fired. We can always talk. I think you invited me to a conference in Wow. I like more investments for my place. I'll go there to argue my case that you have exceedingly been very good to us. But I have to find another word because I want more. I am very poor. I cannot at this time. It's the development, the progress on a higher gear. Kumbaga, primera, segunda, naka-tercera na tayo. We have to go to the fourth gear for a cruising. So I need the help of China. Why should I be ashamed? Bakit ako mahiya sabihin ko, kailangan ko ng makuha mo ang Philippines? Wala nang problema. Kasi maraming pera eh. And he's a man of honor.
Sa state banquet, pinuri pa ni si Duterte at ikinumpara siya kay Rizal.
Totoo yan. Ang lolo ko, Chinese. So why would be a concern of any Filipino? Nagbili ako ng armas for this police. Sabi naman nitong mga congressman, wow, 23 pieces. 23,000 pieces. Wag, kasi gamito niyan sa extrajudicial killing. And here comes America telling us, no, you cannot buy from us because you will use it against your citizens. My God, we were projecting something to save our country from the terrorists. When, as a matter of fact, the terrorists cannot be distinguished who are the Filipinos and who are the Malaysians and who are the Indonesians. Pag buka natin, I don't even know if it's Chinese. Halos magkamukha tayo. By evolution, bihira ka makakita ng Chinese ngayon dito sa Pilipinas na talagang singkit. Magbilad lang yan ng ilang araw doon sa Boracay at magkaroon ng infection. Paglabas niya, no, parang it could be a bagobo from Davao or igorot from the real. If kung sinunod ko yung paano ko, how can I quell? I would not know. Do I have to ask, oh, you are you a Filipino terrorist? Because this gun is only... Ang kalaban ko lang naman ang terrorist. Ang kalaban ko lang naman ang terrorist. Ang kalaban ko lang naman ang terorista. Ang kalaban ko lang naman ang terorista.